let's begin at the beginning. I was born in Brooklyn, New York, in Methodist Hospital. I went to school, began my schooling at Holy Name School in Brooklyn, and eventually I graduated from St. Teresa's Elementary School. I followed that by a career, if you want to call it that, in Hamilton High School. And then I followed that at St. Leonard's Business School. The last job I held before World War II was with a toweling and cheating operation in the office. That was followed by 3 years of service in the United States Army. We took basic at Fort Bliss in El Paso, Texas, and then went on to AFTAC, which was located in Orlando under the auspices of the United States Air Force. From that point on, we went overseas. We were there for 1 year, 11 months, and 29 days. We went to New Guinea, and we spent 18 months on New Guinea and 6 months in the Philippines, and we were about to invade the home islands of the Japanese when it was called off in September of that year, 45. We were getting ready to invade Honshu Island with 250,000 men. And if you saw the size of the landing zone, I think we would have paid a horrible price, because it was about half the size of the landing in France, and no place to hide. So maybe we wouldn't be holding this conversation today if that had been carried out. I was attending a charity football game at the St. John's Home for Boys, and it was a beautiful day, cold, but the sun was shining, and there was a lot of merriment at the time. And then somebody called out, the Japanese just bombed Pearl Harbor. And as you would expect, somebody followed that with, where the hell is Pearl Harbor? And then everything became quiet, as though everybody in that field knew their life had just changed. For the most part, they were kids, and in 5 minutes, they were something else. Lost a lot of friends in World War II. You know, when you leave a port like Los Angeles or San Francisco, and you look at the Golden Gate Bridge, and you wonder if you'll ever see it again, you know. Well, I guess that's about all I can say. I'm just one human being who was born and raised in the United States, and I still believe in it. If I'm guilty of anything beyond that, I don't know what it is.